I don't normally film music videos, but I was getting to film a music video, and we were filming.
Yeah.
We have locally here an actual aviation museum, and so we were able to film in front of these vintage planes and inside of a cargo plane. We had the band inside of a cargo plane.
Sick.
And it was super cool. And turned out, you got the haze going, you got the
the
lighting.
Gotta have the haze.
Yeah. it was a lot of fun. It turned out really actually excited. Like this, I think this music video is gonna end up looking really cool, and the band's really excited. And it's a lot of fun to do something like that, and we don't always get to do.
Good. And, when's the last time you've shot a music video?
Well, so technically, I've never shot a music video that wasn't funded and intentionally for some type of commercial purpose. And I mean that like it wasn't for like the only ones I've done is all for either I've done a parodies for like
that's true
for companies that wanted to use like some kind of goofy parody things. I did the one which is the Hubsy State of Mind one, which back in the day when it got over 100,000 views on YouTube, that was like getting a million views nowadays, because that was a long time ago.
Yes.
And so that was but also again kind of a parody, local parody, when people were doing parodies of Empire State of Mind. So but it was serious. It wasn't goofy. So we're heading off to vacation right after this.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So, we'll already be back by the time you're listening to this. No. We'll be mid-vacation.
Mid-vacation, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do on vacation? Or favorite thing about...
I don't know if I have a favorite.
Or favorite thing about vacation, like our family vacation, which is like, our siblings and our parents.
Yeah, our whole family, yeah. We do this annually.
Nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
/ kids, my kids.
Yeah. So we always have to get a big house.
Yeah, everyone fights for what room they get.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I just I like being at the beach, even though my skin is not good for
even though the sun. This guy's got a full black hoodie at the beach.
Oh yeah, I got to do that for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I like that, and just relaxing, hanging out with family. We all just like eat a ton, pool, hot tub, all that kind of stuff. We got a movie theater room. That'll be cool.
Yeah. And both kinds of pool, swimming, pool, table.
That too.
Times,
yeah. Yeah. So just all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, just always the opportunity to slow down a little bit and just do nothing, if that's what I feel like. Though unfortunately, I feel like it's been a long time since I haven't had to work at least part of the time I'm on vacation still.
Yeah,
but even with that in there, still just being able to just do nothing.
And you have to leave early anyway.
This time I don't think I'm gonna be working while I'm there much.
But you're not gonna be there long.
But then I'm gonna have to leave halfway and leave and go because Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming shows and the home of the famous internet game show Based or Waste.
That's right.
So Jared, the world is bigger than Dublin, Boston, or New York. Demand our podcast. Do we stay small or go global?
Go global. Prestige worldwide.
All right, so my name's Josh. If those of you are new around here, and this is my co-host Jared.
Josh, without being indelicate, I am at liberty to function in other places.
Aren't we all in liberty to function in other places?
Depends on your situation. Depends on your what's the
relationship?
Word? Yeah, relationship contract or agreement.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so those are odd quotes from House of Guinness, Netflix, which we'll be discussing later in this episode. But yeah, before we do that, let's get a little bit what we've been watching. What have you been watching, Jared? Like I have like 2.5.
Okay. So, I have 3.
All right.
So I guess I'll go first, then. Yeah. Surprisingly, I have more than you for once.
Not surprising. The week I had.
Well, yeah.
And it's been a shorter gap in between.
Yeah.
Recordings.
Well, actually, all 3 of these, or I should say 2 of these, I don't even really need to say much about, but I will start with Platonic on Apple, season 2. I watched all of it, which is I would say this is the way to watch the show, is to binge it, because I literally didn't watch any of it. I waited and then just went straight through
agree.
all 10.
I was watching it kind of through here and there, and would watch 2 or 3 episodes, and then wait a week or 2, and then watch 2 or 3 more, and yeah, like week to week, this would be not for this one. Yeah, but yeah.
So yeah, it's
fun season 2, I think.
It is, yeah. I would say very predictable plot and what happens by the end of the season, but still, yeah, a fun show.
I think my favorite character is the husband.
Oh, Sylvia's husband?
Yeah. I think
so too.
I think in season 1, like the stuff that they play, that the way he just able to play off, there's like the funniest moments happen because of him and their dynamic. Great. And then in season 2 with his, like, I'm just gonna go his Office Space moment, we'll say.
Yeah, definitely.
And then and that created a lot of good humor moments this season because of just him being completely not the lawyer the person he was before.
Yeah, becoming a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, definitely this season. Yeah, he's the best character. One thing I wanted to call out from this show is one of the characters. I think she's with the newer agency or whatever that she starts working for, but one of their, I think it's her agent, keeps calling Sylvia mama all the time, and I just wanted to mention this because this is a very real thing that a lot of girls do, or a lot of girls call other girls this, and I can't stand it when they do this. And they make fun of it on the show.
Yeah, I would say in the show they definitely are like putting it in there. It's like it's cringy and like
Yep, because it's cringy when I hear it, and a lot of just the way they say it too. They're like, "Hey, mama," like I just so, and they do it all the time in this. So yeah, that was great.
Also love the constant kicking and destroying of the little robotic delivery things.
Yeah. He doesn't do it that much though. I thought he would like be more of a through line, like it is a few times, but yeah, it's great. I like, he pauses whatever he's doing and makes sure to go over do that.
Definitely seen those. Because it was, I don't remember where it was in the last year I've been. I mean, I was in LA, but I don't know if it was where I saw them. But
I haven't seen one in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in real life, it's like, it's the same thing with the freaking vacuum, robotic vacuum here at home. Like I'm always like, oh, sorry, let me get out of your way.
Yep.
And then just like, but yeah.
The Roombas. Yeah.
It's not a Roomba. It's a different brand, but that I have, but yeah.
The other one besides just Mama, the one in particular I want to mention, which I think she says at one point, she says, "You got this, Mama." That's the one that I can't stand the most. That's the one.
What about her one friend's?
Yeah,
like the podcast that she has.
Oh, dude.
what is the slogan she says?
I don't remember because then she has like T-shirts and merch that say it, and it's like I love.
She does a completely different voice when she's like.
That's the best part about it is her voice when she's doing like ads or just talking on the podcast. Yeah, is great. Yeah.
Fun show.
Yeah, it is fun.
Well,
so, yeah. What
Apple
about
TV
you?
Plus.
Yep.
Platonic, or soon to be just Apple TV.
Just call it Apple. Well, again, just like other ones.
They're evidently just dropping the plus.
Good. Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, evidently
we don't need the pluses.
It was in the press release for F1, the movie, when it was going to come out on the service.
Okay.
but they haven't changed it officially anywhere else. But
all right,
but the movie doesn't come out till like December, so we have like a month and a half to see.
Get rid of all the pluses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I refuse to say. I'll just say Apple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just HBO. Like just leave it alone.
I know your feelings on this.
It's just frustrating. Yeah, what do you got?
No, I was gonna say I'll stick to that for the moment. And Loot season 3 came out this past week. And the show, did you watch the show?
I checked it out when it first came out, and I do not like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it. I think it's funny.
Okay.
This is like Maya Rudolph plays a divorcee of a billionaire, so she ends up with a bunch of money, and then finds out she's got a foundation. So then, well, I guess multi-billion, because she ends up with 87 billion as in the settlement.
That's crazy. It's an insane.
So she decides to just start being part of the charitable foundation and help out with that, even though she's like never done anything in her life. Yeah. And so there's a lot of the comedy comes from her like naiveness to the way the rest of the world works, and then her, just privilege that she doesn't even understand she has. But also there's a lot of heart in there, especially as towards the season 1 getting its footing, and then season 2 was great because then it's like it becomes, because once it kind of gets there, it becomes more of a workplace comedy around this foundation, and like that's all trying to do charitable stuff and the people there, and so it's pretty good. Yeah, I remember for season 1, like the first, to kind of get there, it takes a little bit, just like a lot of comedies, like it takes a little bit to kind of build out the characters and get
that's true. I think I just didn't really like the characters and like the dynamics between them and the comedy with that. For me particularly, like I didn't really couldn't get into it.
No, I think it's fun. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best comedy on Apple
speaking of
TV, but
speaking of Maya Rudolph, did you know that's PTA's wife?
I think it did come up when we were when we were covering.
I don't know
if
we mentioned that before, but I just found that out.
Yeah. I think it did come up in the trivia at one point.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah. Because she was in one of his films.
Yeah.
And like,
don't remember.
There towards the like halfway through or something. I don't know, but I remember it came up in trivia. When she was in there. Right. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else you got?
All right. So this next one, this is actually 2 movies. I will talk about them very briefly. Now You See Me 1 and Now You See Me 2. I watched both of them because I've never seen these.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I know I saw the first one.
Yeah.
I remember thinking it was pretty fun, like pretty good.
It is. Reason why is because I was like, oh, I've never seen these, and I saw the trailer.
There's the new one coming that's like the new, like younger crew coming in.
Which perfect title. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I like that. That was good for the new one. So yes, these movies are fun. I would not call them films. This is definitely movies because they're like popcorn, very silly,
very blockbuster popcorn.
Yes, like
focus.
Yeah. Because there's some stuff in this that's like so ridiculous that like, it falls under more of the I would say Michael Bay realm of movies.
Okay.
But that doesn't matter. Like, it is really fun. And very over the top. And I really liked both of them. The first one, though, incredibly good final twist that I did not see coming at all. That was awesome. And I was very surprised by for the first movie. I think the first one's better than the second one in general. But really cool, and love the cast. And those are both on Amazon right now. So
okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they're sick. So you saw the first one?
I know I've seen the first one. I might have seen the second one.
Do you remember the twist?
I don't, because it was a long time ago. So I haven't watched them recently. Let's see. I have The Woman in Cabin 10, which is a film on Netflix. This is a traveler writer stumbles upon a gruesome secret while traveling aboard a luxury cruise. And this has Keira Knightley as the lead, and then Guy Pearce and Hannah Waddingham also.
Ooh, love her.
Yeah. And I really like this movie. It was really, I think.
What's the type of movie? Is it like a thriller?
A little bit of thriller, a little bit of murder mystery kind of thing. A little kind of in between both of those. Like, yeah. It was really well done. The story's really good. Acting is good. Like, you know, even I wouldn't say it's like anything over the top cinematography wise, but like still nice. Like it was, you know, quality.
How big of a role does Hannah Waddingham have in it?
She's one of the other, like, because there's a bunch of wealthy people all getting on this yacht. And then, you know, so
she's in it more than like the most recent Mission Impossible, where she's like very quickly in it.
Oh yeah, she's in more than that, but she's also not like one of the main people. She's kind of like the side characters that are on this cruise ship with. Yeah.
All right.
But she's in it.
Cool.
And she's
very
scenes.
high up for me. Like, yeah, I love her and everything.
Yeah. So that's on Netflix, The Woman in Cabin 10, which is based on a book.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that this movie came out. Just maybe I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm. All right. You got one last thing?
Yes. So this is the one I want to talk about a little bit more. John Candy, I Like Me.
Okay. Yeah.
The documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't normally watch a lot of documentaries in general. But I love John Candy.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard this was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it is. It's very good. Also, Colin Hanks directed it.
Okay.
Which is cool. Didn't know that. And it is a wonderful documentary about one of the funniest, kind, free-spirited actors of that time, like of the 80s. Let's say 80s is kind of when he was the biggest. 80s and early 90s. Yeah, right. Yeah, because he died in 94, actually. So, like, I don't remember. I think they said at one point how old he was when he died, but I don't remember. But he was very young still.
Yeah.
Which is sad. But yeah, it goes through a lot, and I love who all they got to talk about him too. Like, obviously Dan Aykroyd's in there, Bill Murray, Macaulay Culkin, obviously, because you know he's in the first Home Alone. Oh, and then what's her name from Home Alone also? What's her name? I'm blanking on it. The mom.
Oh. Yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, she's in so much now. Like, still, we talk about it a lot because we watch, like, obviously she's in the studio, and Schitt's Creek was like the big thing she was in.
The comeback, kind of. Yeah.
Anyway, so she's in there. Who else did they get? Oh, Tom Hanks. Yeah. Because I didn't realize. I was like, oh, they work together. They were both in Splash, which is a movie I forgot about. But I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't realize they worked together in that movie.
Forgot about that film,
yeah. Oh, and then, of course, what's his name? Steve Martin, because of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is like one of the best movies he's in. And obviously what the title of this documentary comes from, which is like, honestly, still to this day, like one of the best speeches in a film, and the way John Candy delivers it, like at the end of that movie where he's, you know, Steve Martin berates him, and then he like comes back with this very like serious, but like just like very like he's like pouring his heart out to Steve Martin, saying like, you know, that's okay if you feel this way, you know, I like me. It's an iconic speech, and still like is like one of the best. And they talk about that. They talk about a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's just it is amazing. So yeah, you should check it out.
Where did you say this?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yep.
Cool. My last thing is why I said half, because this is like one. It's a short thing, and it's, you know, a niche thing, because it's a new episode
Apple
from
Vision?
the Apple Vision called Elevate. That's where the first one was. It's just basically just flying over, just drone footage flying over type of footage, and the, you know, 8K immersive stuff in Apple Vision. This time, episode 2 is over Maine. You fly above the pine trees in autumn landscape, and then you have Oscar-winning Tim Robbins as your guide, voicing over it. Yep. You sweep over the coastline and pristine forests and lakes and bursting, you know, the fall colors. And it's beautiful. I mean, so one of the reasons I love the area we live in general is because we do get the fall colors here as well. Why I love living in the mountains where we live is I get to see that, because it's definitely my favorite season is fall, and the colors, and even that like just a little bit more crisp air, not too cold.
It's the best.
So that's kind of my favorite, and so this was beautiful, and love this. And unfortunately, you know, not that many people get to experience it still, because not that many people have Apple Vision Pros yet. But
nope.
They did update the model this year, or there's just this week. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that. Yeah, is it any cheaper yet?
No, the price is the same, but they added they changed it to an M5 instead of the M2. That's
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So the biggest thing that people are reporting is when you do the virtual display, it refreshes a lot higher now than it did before.
Okay.
But yeah, so
I will get one day.
Elevate Maine. Yeah. Check it out if you have a Vision Pro.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before I can afford one of those.
So maybe you can get one of the old ones now. They come down, you know, used.
We'll see.
One,
Depends on how they normally don't. They don't normally take off too much of the price though. But
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. We ready for Based or Waste?
It's time for Based or Waste.
Welcome back to Based or Waste, the internet game show where we check and see what's trending on Rotten Tomatoes, movies or TV shows. Today we're doing movies. I picked 10 of them that are trending, and Josh is going to guess if they're good or bad, if they're based or waste. And we go off of the audience score. Remember to play along at home. Let us know how you did. Let us know if you're a film person or a TV person. We'll see. Let's see if Josh can redeem himself. Last time we did movies was a little rough.
Yeah, so it was 2 weeks ago.
But you were good last week on TV, so let's see. Make the comeback on movies now.
Don't forget to play at home as we do this.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
I know. I'm just
okay. All right.
like, let us know how you do. Write in.
Yeah. Yes. Right in.
I mean, all you have to say is, "Yeah, I did better than Josh," which is probably
right. Feedback at screentimePod.com. Yeah, that's our email.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to write in or leave a comment. Okay. Pretty good list this week. I think only one re-release. Yeah. So mostly. Oh no, there's a couple in here. You know, re-releases in theaters, or just some older movies that are trending again because of some newer stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
gotcha. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. First one, Avatar: The Way of Water. Maybe back in theaters. I don't know.
Maybe just in anticipation of the new film, and
just trending because of the
December.
Is it coming out in December?
Yeah.
The new one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
based.
Yes, 92. I've never really cared about Avatar. Yeah. Visually, though, it's obviously like impressive. But
I actually haven't seen this one. Oh, right. Is this the first one? Second one. I did not see the second one. I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Psycho, the original Psycho film.
This got to be based.
Oh yeah, 95. Yes,
it's like classic.
Very good. I I guess because of the monster miniseries I was talking about. That kind of had focused on Alfred Hitchcock a lot and making Psycho. Maybe that's why it's trending. I don't know what else came out that's... Anyway. All right, this one I want to know if you're familiar with. I just found out about it, and I just heard it's very good. A new movie called Lurker. That I think is from like a new director, but like really good film apparently.
Don't think I'm familiar.
You haven't heard? Okay.
No. Well, I guess based. I don't know. Like you said, it's really good.
Yeah, I want to watch this. Actually, I think it's on VOD now. Second, yeah, 84. I just heard it's a new director. And
what's the premise of it?
I think it's the kind of thing where it's like a celebrity and a fan that like goes too far and cross the line, that kind of thing. And yeah, it gets crazy. Yeah, I think it's something like that. All right. Yeah, I try to find ones that you at least are familiar with, but sometimes I got to go outside of that if there's not too much new. All right, our next one is Bone Lake, which I also just recently found out about.
I don't know about this.
You don't know about this either? Oh, okay. It's like a erotic thriller. Erotic thrillers are trying to make a comeback because there's been a few lately. They were big in the 80s and 90s,
yeah,
with like Basic Instinct and stuff like that.
What, like, what's the one with the
Fatal Attraction?
Yeah, but what's the one where you makes the offer?
Oh, Indecent Proposal.
Indecent Proposal,
yep. Yeah, those are all from around that time. Yeah, they were big then. So
yeah.
Those movies are sick. They should come back.
Good, yeah. So maybe this is a
small comeback. Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called again?
Bone Lake.
Bone Lake. I'm gonna say Waste just to.
No, it is base, but it's on the line 60. It's yeah, because I know a lot of these are kind of a waste. Like
just I think they're hard. It's hard to make a good one of those.
I know,
even though the ones we mentioned are.
Yeah.
So they tend to be cheesy too easily and
true, very true. All right. Next up is Roofman. Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I say based on this.
Yes, 85. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. So this actually looks. It's based on a true story.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Remember seeing this. I didn't know about this film until like CinemaCon. I remember them showing it there.
Yeah, I do want to check this out. Looks cool.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of movies, I definitely want to check out A House of Dynamite. Catherine Bigelow finally making a movie again. It's been a long time since she's made. This is her new film.
Let's say based.
Yes, also 85. Forget what this is about though. Have you seen the trailer?
I don't think I
no.
I don't think I did. Yeah.
I think this is like straight to Netflix, or it's like a deal that they it's like very limited theater run in the Netflix, which is normally how Netflix films do it. All right, we have four more. All right, this is the other big new one that I also really want to see. After the Hunt. Luca movie. Luca Guadagnino.
Julia Roberts. Right?
Oh yeah. Andrew Garfield.
Yep.
What's her name from The Bear?
Yep.
Looks sick. The last Luca movie I liked was Challengers, but he did something else since then that I didn't care about. But yeah.
Well, I'm just really going to say based.
So unfortunately, no, it is a waste. It is a 44, which is crazy, but I still really want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's unfortunate. Although a lot of his films are a little polarizing. All right. Our last three. are all Tron movies because they're all trending, all three of them. So here we go. Tron from the original in the 80s.
This has got to be based.
Yeah, 69 though.
A little lower than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Tron Legacy, which I did not realize Joseph Kosinski directed.
Really?
Yeah. Before Top Gun.
Yeah. We'll say based on
F1.
I think
is he the F1 guy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. This is based 64.
Mm-hmm.
These are all kind of like, they've always been like, not huge. They're kind of, I think all these movies flop, it seems. I don't know why. But that was 2010. So then we finally, 15 years later, got a new one, which is our last one, Tron Ares.
I'm going to say waste on this one.
No, I actually would have guessed that too, but it is right now based at an 83.
Jeez.
Which is higher than both the other ones, which I don't know about that.
I don't think it's going to end there.
I mean, I do want to watch it, but I don't know. There's no way it's that good. I just don't think it.
Maybe that's why, sometimes it's like they do come with a good script, and then that's why, 15 years later they make a film.
That's true. Tron Legacy, I remember being good. I remember really liking that one. Plus, we know now that guy's a great director. Don't remember the director of Ares who's doing this one, but the score, guarantee the best part of this movie, because I already listened to it and it's incredible. Speaking also of Challengers, because they also did Challengers, which is another great score. Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, they always just kill it. But it's interesting they branded the Tron Ares score as Nine Inch Nails specifically. I don't know why they want, maybe for marketing reasons, because I think Atticus Ross is still involved. Maybe not. Maybe it is just Trent Reznor. I don't know. But the score, check it out. It's sick for Tron Ares. Okay.
Did they do Blade Runner 2049?
No.
Who did that score?
Hans Zimmer, but then Benjamin Wallfish took it over.
Okay.
But Hans Zimmer was still involved. It's weird. The way that score is, or what happened, making that score is weird, but incredible score though. So, and kind of amazing that it still was that good after, like, there was, this guy had to come in like last minute. I remember reading about it or something like that, but. All right, so you got 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not terrible.
Not bad. Thank you for playing, Josh.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Let us know how y'all did. We will be back to TV next week. That has been Based or Waste. Tune in next time.
All right, so let's excuse me, get into House of Guinness on Netflix. So we both have only just watched the first 3 episodes of this, right?
Yep.
All right, so the premise of this follows the aftermath of the death of the brewery Mongol Sir Benjamin Guinness and the great impact of his will on the fate of his 4 adult children, Arthur, Edward, Anne, and Ben, and other Dubliners affected by the expanding Guinness empire. So what's your overall take on what you've seen so far on this?
So I really like this show already, actually. I pretty much like everything Stephen Knight creates. And so one thing that I noticed with everything that he writes is the way he establishes the setting and time period and tone so quickly is impressive, because he does this in every show that he's done. I think it's like one of his biggest strong suits with his writing. And I think he's a very talented writer in general. And I don't think he's really missed as far as like, because I'll just mention he created and wrote Peaky Blinders, Taboo, C, Rogue Heroes, and 1,000 Blows. And
C is in like the Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's the only thing I've watched then of his
Really?
besides now this. Yeah.
Dang. Well, yeah. And then now, yeah, he's created and wrote all of this too. And, and then when I was looking at his IMDb, he is currently writing the next Bond film,
Oh,
which is very interesting.
that's
I don't
cool.
think I know it is cool. And I don't think he's done a Bond film before. And I guess Danny's still directing. Okay.
Yeah, well, Danny doesn't write normally his stuff.
No.
Yeah. I was going to say, what other films have he written?
There's a few, not a ton.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few that are really good.
And
I can't think of off the top of my head right now.
The next question is some of those others, because obviously I know Peaky Blinders and this is period piece. So the other stuff, a lot of it period.
Yeah, that's another thing is like, almost everything he does is a period piece. So I wonder, are they going to do that?
Going to do that?
That would be sick.
I think it would be a good take to take it back.
I think they should.
And almost make it like set in the original days of like the
60s.
50s, 60s, where like when Bond was, the first films were taking place. And
yeah, it'd be awesome.
Could be cool.
Anyway, so yeah, I like this show. What do you think of it so far?
I do enjoy it.
Okay.
I think it's really well made. I think it's beautifully shot.
Yes.
I think it's period is cool, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Art direction. I think what's not making me love it is I don't really like any of the characters.
Really?
Yeah, I think none of them really gravitate towards enough to like any of the characters, and part of it's intentional, right? They're all supposed to be kind of spoiled brats in their own way, and blah blah blah. But and I was thinking, because like obviously in some ways this is some ways similar to Succession, right? Like somebody with an empire that, of course, he doesn't die. He's still around for a while manipulating his kid. But even in this guy, the way he wrote the will, he's kind of manipulating the kids in all the ways he knows to kind of.
I have a note about that scene because it's great.
Yeah. But I think the difference between is the way it's like borderline satire a little bit in Succession means that even though the other people are terrible, it's not taking itself too seriously. And so you're kind of entertained by them all and like them in spite of because of it's just over the top, right?
Yeah.
Where this, I think, is playing it more straight and
that's way more serious. Yeah.
And so then it doesn't give you that end of it. So then it's like lacking like a real like heart, character you want to root for, or the heart of the story that's happening here for me. Like, and so that's kind of the only reason I think it's like not fully grabbed me. Still like it, and it's still enjoyable to watch, just for the visuals and so storytelling in general. But the period, like all those things.
Yeah, and the visuals especially. Yeah, there's some crazy like, especially like when they're inside. There's like like that main room that they're in, wherever they're.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
home
big,
or like
there's a lot of big open spaces with some
crazy,
really nice framed shots and natural lighting, looking
like the massive table.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to your point, at least for me, like I don't think you have to be rooting for any of these characters, because I actually am not. Like. And I'll go ahead and mention, actually, my favorite character so far in these first three episodes is Ellen Cochran, who's played by, I looked her up, Naeem McCormick, because I have not seen her in anything. Because pretty much the whole time, the scenes we do see of her, she's just talking and persuading people and getting information, and she does it in a very tactful way. And then actually, one of the best scenes with her is the very end of episode 3.
Yeah.
Where she sits down and, he does the whole
pouring
metaphor. Yeah, that was sick. But anyway, so she's actually my favorite character right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's great.
Yeah, she's got a little bit interesting, but
yeah,
I feel like it's in so small amounts that we get her that it's hard to like really. It's not enough to be like, for me, it's not enough of her to be like, oh, this is who I'm rooting for, and this is.
Yeah, but to your point though, like I'm still really enjoying the show, even though I'm not rooting for anyone.
Yeah,
necessarily. So
I guess I lean towards like wanting at least some kind of heart and soul to something.
Yeah.
A little bit more than maybe you do.
And I know you're always about like rooting for or like an underdog. Like I know that's
just I like to be able to at least attach to some character and something, and most of the time. So I don't know, but yeah. So again, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I think it's just like where I'm not like, oh, I gotta watch more. It's like it's just like not quite grabbed me.
I would say it grew on me because I will say the very beginning of episode 1, like I didn't really care about any of the characters. Like it took a little bit actually, but right away though, like visually and everything, like it very much is like, oh, this looks like Steven and I like it. A lot of similarities to Peaky Blinders and his other stuff too, for sure. Although Peaky Blinders is still like top tier. I mean, in general for TV shows, but for him especially, like, because that's like incredible cinematography still, but also like dialogue and characters. So like, maybe we should do that sometime. That'd be awesome to go back to that since you've never seen it, and do a podcast on that.
Yeah, maybe.
Whenever TV slows down, which is never. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So in episode 1, we get, they kind of establish things for this brewing dynasty. We could get introduced to the four siblings. And then of course we have the funeral, and then the reading of the will, and
that's the scene I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. And then the reading of the will, he kind of finds out the
last will and testament, and so my note about it is the 2 oldest brothers get everything, and the 2 younger siblings essentially get nothing. And then I wrote my notes, parallels to the Youngbar family. Well, it was just funny because I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder if this is how it would work with our parents. Because it's like it's like the 2 youngest is like, it's the only girl, and then like the youngest son is like the like mess up guy. It's funny. So it's like the 2 older are the responsible that get everything. But yeah, it just made me think of it because it's all, I mean, it's the same as us, same amount of siblings, 1 girl.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty similar as far as the way the siblings are set up, like age wise, and like all that.
I don't know. I feel like but then there's, I think other dynamics are very different. But I'm
definitely not like this guy, the youngest,
and I'm not like the oldest in this.
No.
And our parents would never do that. They're always too worried about making stuff even. They would they would be like, when everything divvied up 25, 25, 25, 25.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did their will recently, actually, and I think they mentioned it to me.
They updated it again.
Well, I don't know.
They've had one for a long time. So
maybe they did update it recently.
I mean, last I knew, I was the executor to have to put it, follow through with whatever was written out, and but just so funny because like legally, can you not follow through? I don't know the details of that, but it's like putting somebody in charge of making sure the stuff happens. But
if you just
if I was like, I don't want to do that and do something else? Can I do that? I don't. I mean, not that I would, but
right.
I don't. It's just kind of curiosity.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, since it's like a legal thing. It's like, can you like get thrown in jail if you like don't do it, since it's such a legal like binding thing.
Yeah. But anyway, you said you want to talk about the scene.
Well, that was mainly
that was because
just
of that.
like
I didn't know if there was something.
No, and it was just like that was like a highlight of the.
I think it was
episode.
Clever, the approach of they all thought they were going to get, and then like two of them didn't get anything, and then the other two are stuck together, which makes it like, and it basically just positioning them all to where that they will kind of all be forced to stick around in the family business, basically.
Yeah, and I think that's like, I think that's great and very tactful on the father's part to be like, made it very clear, like if you ever then leave or get out of the company, you know, because they make a point of that to where like, then you don't get anything.
Yep.
If you ever leave the business. Yeah.
I guess that nowadays, like you would do that more, like putting stuff into a trust and having, you know, requirements for the trust, and then if people didn't follow through.
Yeah.
Beneficiaries didn't follow the. I would say the other thing I think is a little bit just the stuff with the other people, like the lady you were talking about, and it's like there's like this maybe me as a viewer of not being American and not being like, it's like I don't understand the politics enough and understand the country enough to like, it's just like, oh, okay, these other people are opposed to something, and then like,
right,
you know, so I feel like that area is lacking a little bit for me to care again, because it's like I don't understand enough to care once.
I don't either.
Side of the
it's
other.
Very Ireland thing, yeah. Or Irish thing, yeah. I don't know.
So yeah, I just don't think it's quite, enough there to not woven in enough to make it feel like it's. But maybe
I'm sure we'll get more. Yeah, it would get more into it.
So in episode 2, we get a little bit more. We see things start to reshape, and we see Benjamin dealing with his misfortunes.
Yeah.
And then the more of the sabotage to the, because it's the opening kind of crosses over between episode 1 and 2 is the sabotage to the brewery, and things start to play out for the characters. And we find out right in the second episode that the oldest brother is gay.
I think it's even like end of first.
Is it?
Episode.
Yeah. And that becomes like part of something they got to be careful about, because I guess evidently at that time people got thrown into prison for life sentence for.
Oh, really?
I think they were talking about that, like somebody else. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Isn't it in episode 2 where he does then sit down with the candidates to marry him? That's the next scene. Like I have a note about.
I think it's episode 3. Episode 2, they talk about somewhere in there. I think he's like talking about.
Yeah, they mentioned like he still has to getting
married. The sister and the aunt to maybe pull some lists, and because the other brother, I don't know, is he the second oldest? That's kind of been running the brewery and kind of seems to be the one that actually cares about that stuff, the business side of things.
Yeah.
Because the oldest brother's just been in London. I guess he's wants to be a politician. I don't know. They didn't really say. Sure. They kind of imply that when he's like, because I guess their dad had a seat in Parliament, and he's like, well, you're going to take that role, because it's kind of like, it's like what he wants to be doing. It sounds like. But yeah, this is where the sister doesn't want to help pick out candidates, and then the aunt kind of convinces her, and of course, then part of that is to kind of cover up these rumors about the oldest brother being gay. So I think, but the actual candidates situation is in the 3rd episode. Okay. Yeah. And then also in the 3rd episode, isn't that where the sister goes and starts to assess all these land castles? And she goes to one of them. But it's so weird. I guess it sounded like they didn't even know they had all these lands and castles.
No.
Like that.
No, because she made a point to say like, when she comes back she tells her siblings like, hey, I went here for the first time, to this estate or whatever that we own. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, they name off so many places that they own when he's going through the will.
So in episode 3, yeah, like so then she proposes 10% to go helping the hungry and stuff.
Yep.
I think they end up deciding maybe 5%, but and then also at the end of this episode they changed the crest to the harp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool.
Which is kind of like to have the Christian heritage, which I guess the older brother
Catholic, and he gets very angry about it.
But he still goes with it.
Yep.
But then we also see where Edward, the next oldest or whatever, adds and starts paying like a pension basically.
Yeah.
I mean, they call it something else, but like basically a pension.
Yeah, is this like the first time there's ever been? Well, it seems like they don't understand.
It wasn't a thing that existed at least there. Right. I mean, I don't know if it was something that already existed in America at that point. But yeah, it was interesting and it sounded like he was going to start doing healthcare too at some point in phase 2.
That's for the next phase. Yeah.
But he's definitely leaning into like taking care of the employees a little bit more.
Yeah, at this point, everyone loves him now for doing that. Yeah,
he sees it as a political move to get their votes, and then which ultimately gives him more power, and because he just wants to expand and take over the world.
Yeah,
with Guinness. And then the sister though miscarriages and like a baby she didn't even know she had while she's in this kind of low income area that's near their castle, and she kind of has a moment with those people, and that's where her compassion comes through to start like giving out some of the proceeds to help with the less fortunate in their area. And then we get the candidate for Arthur, the older brother, showing up, and that was actually a fun scene where you pulled your quote from, but
I love this.
Kind of like they were almost equals in what they were looking for, and
they're negotiating.
Yeah, and it was a good scene.
Just negotiating the marriage, and the arrangement. And then like at the end of it, because also like, I mean, he even sees it like how like blunt she is and just like straightforward, and like by the end he's like, oh yeah, I love this girl. Like obviously not sexually attracted to her, but he's like, yeah, she's perfect. And then they like cap the scene off with them mentioning basically he's a conservative and she's a liberal, which I'm like, that's going to be an interesting dynamic as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scene was great. That was definitely the highlight of that episode too.
Yeah. And then we get the stuff with Benjamin. He decides to enlist, right?
Yeah. He mentions it, but I don't like enlist in what? Like
some
I don't
kind of a military
know.
Sound like, because he's like, oh, immediately with my name and stature, I'll be like a captain or something. He says like, or something like that.
All right. Yeah.
So I guess some kind of military.
I only have one other thing. Of course,
the end. So do you think this is who he's pursuing as his partner? The lady that you mentioned at the with Edward at the end and scene.
He definitely
he said something about partnering and like working together.
But you can see how he responds to like the way she is in this scene. Like I think he's definitely
interested. Yeah.
Because she's, what's the word? She's very everyone that's seen like stares at her and like what she does.
She's a little bit punk rock.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, like a little like go against the system.
Yes,
and
that is true.
He kind of likes that, I think, in her. But I think it's both interesting that both the candidates are like these more smart, independent women that these guys are.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, and even their sister, like she kind of can't be, but she wants to be also, for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. The only other note I have, I just want to mention, because it's a very small, like, well, it could potentially be a big problem and plot point, is like this guy that comes talking to the oldest brother, I think, about how like his mom is a Guinness in some way. They explain,
right?
You know, like
he was like talking to Edward.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was Edward. All right.
Because Edward's like, oh, that's right. So it's like he's more familiar with a lot of stuff, and he was because he's cared about it versus I think Arthur's like doesn't care.
Okay.
But he mentioned he's like, oh yeah, so and so was he had a fling or something.
Yep. And this actor is King Joffrey, and I wanted to mention it's good to see him acting again because he literally stopped acting after playing King Joffrey because everyone hated him so much. Actually, like drove him out of acting in Hollywood, which was actually kind of messed up.
Yeah, but also he kind of has a beard, right? Like didn't he? Yeah, and like so he's
finally acting again, which is cool. Yeah, so anyway, that's the actor that's playing. I don't remember the actor's name, but yeah. So anyway, but like obviously that can potentially be a big problem. I don't really know what like he wants out of it. I don't know if they get into it that much yet, but yeah. I mean, they're going to keep seeing a lot of this. You know, someone that has that much money, you see, there's going to be all kinds of people trying to get like a little cut of it or their piece of it, if they can in any way.
Yeah, they'll come out of the woodwork, I'm sure.
Yes.
So, I guess what do you hope for the rest of the season of this or miniseries? Because it's just a miniseries, right? It's not a.
Yes. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
How they're. I don't know. I don't really have anything in particular. I just enjoy this show. Like I said, so I guess I like the dialogue and the vibe, because like I said, I'm not even particularly rooting for anyone.
Yeah, well, you definitely are drawn to period stuff more than I am. Like and
I'm just drawn to his
watching,
stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
So I guess I like his writing in particular, Stephen Knight's. So, but do you think he'd be a good Bond writer?
I mean, it's hard to tell from this.
Right, that's true. You haven't seen a lot of his stuff,
but yeah, I mean,
it's him and one other person is writing the next Bond movie. So,
for me, for this, I hope it does start to develop some characters that I can really connect with.
Okay,
and be root for, and then, and then a little more. I feel like other than the opening scene where there was a little bit of a brawl around there hasn't really been much action. It's been pretty just dialogue heavy, and so not that I need like a lot of action, but just be nice to.
I'm sure there's going to be something.
Have some other stuff happening. That's a little.
Or maybe we'll see stuff in the army or whatever he's going to be a part of. I don't know, because of the year. They say the year. Like I don't know what's going on around this time.
What year was it?
I mean, it's 18 something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Well. Yeah, but overall, just good first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So if you find it interesting at all, you might want to check it out.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Any last words before we?
No.
We're still up in there. What we're going to discuss next week is the main topic. So just you'll be surprised.
We got a couple weeks, and then we'll be covering Pluribus.
Yep. Until then, we appreciate all you that watch and listen, and that subscribe. And if you haven't, please do on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And if you want, you can send us feedback at screentimepod.com or leave a comment or DM. And if you want to follow each of us on Instagram individually, I'm at JYoungBar.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys next time.